Oh, Hannes, today is a day and it's going to be a good one. But I do have a topic that I wanted to address. We are family. I got all my sisters and brothers and me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and dance. We are family. And you know what? You know why? Because I said so. So let me get this started. I'm not going to be on here too long. Today is Monday, of course. 2 more days, it will be my granddaughter's birthday. She'll be 11. So subscribe, hit the notification, like, comment, and share it out because let me make sure this volume's up. I have multiple topics and discussions that I do like to address. The one I would like to talk to about today is going to probably cover a lot of areas, okay? And one of them is feeling alone, loneliness, uh, sad, overwhelmed, don't know what to do, a whole bunch of different things. Now, this is the thing, parents. I'm not just saying moms, I'm not just saying dads, I'm saying parents. And parents is the ones that is responsible and taking care of children. Leave it to be, it could be sisters, brothers, siblings, nieces, nephew, etc. Parents, okay, actively. And you can almost throw a little bit in there of ones that is going through something, but the child or children are in responsible care. I'm saying it like that. And this is a little bit about me today, okay? I'm just going to be transparent and everything. The problem that I am having, and here we go, people probably say, well, why did you come to the internet and share your story? Like I said, I'm not a messy Bessie, I'm not a drama queen, and if it's about me, it's about me. Ooh, I ain't trying to spit no bars either, but it did. It's about things that a lot of us go through, okay? And sometimes when you address issues, you don't have to put no name on it. You don't have to be like pointing fingers at nobody. Like I said, this is about me and it's not for nobody to feel sorry or nothing, okay? But the problem I have is like I always say, disclaimer too. I'm not a doctor, psychiatrist, psychologist, none of the above, no physician, nurse, none of the above. So I'm gonna finish, okay? I'm gonna get this party started. I have 4 children, all who are legal adults and of age. Does that mean they're adults? Mm-mm. That's just the topic and a label that we give each other once we become a particular age, right? But you can have some that is a legal age that makes them an adult to make their own choices and decisions, but they're not capable of doing that. And I say that to say my kids all graduate high school, smart, had both parents actively in their lives, okay? And no matter what you do for your children, once they leave the nest, only thing you can do is pray. Lay down at night or in the daytime. It don't have to be no particular time of the day that you're praying for your children or wanting to have just positive in the atmosphere about your loved ones, okay? But what I have a problem with is I have children. And honestly, my honest opinion, once their father passed away, a few of them are lost. Hmm. I'm not lost, but I think I'm seeking, wanting, why, like I always say that why, right? Is this going on? And I understand we never have answers to everything maybe nothing, right? But last night, but it has been weighing down on me. Something just came up over me, and I said to myself, my third child, that is. I haven't heard from her. Okay. Again, they are adults, they are grown, but we do not supposed to throw our kids totally out there in the woods in this world. They still are children. But I understand it's times that you have to cut the cord. But sometimes you can't cut the cord with some because some really actually need you. Which, in fact, this is why I said this is my truth and my story. Okay. How I look turning my back on a child that is mentally or even emotionally or just going through so much in their life, and I can't be there for them to cry on my shoulders, to give them a hug, to tell them I love them, and that's all we can probably do. But you'd be surprised that hug can be what they're needing. I'm gonna tell you something. God has brought me a long ways because everything I'm saying right now, the old me, I would be balling. I should be balling now. I'm not gonna ball, but I'm sad. hmm I don't know where my child is at. Hello, welcome to my show. I appreciate you joining. I don't know where she's at. I have three daughters, one son. He's the oldest, and all my children are in their 30s. Okay, that's like me telling the story about raising grandchildren. If one would probably say, "Well, you don't have to do that." Well, no, I don't. But whatever, I can't get my words out. What other option do you have sometimes? I have this to say: I'm a loving, caring individual. hmm I won't turn my back, but you can get fed up to be tired, right? But if you have a child that's out here that's quote, quote, quote of age, what the hell can you do? Some just said to came to me and I said, mm, mm, mm. I've been saying that maybe a couple of days, maybe 3 days, or I know it hasn't been a week. I haven't heard from my baby. I didn't hear from her on Christmas. That's not like her. I'm not for certain about Thanksgiving, but I know Christmas I did not hear from her New Year's Eve or day. You know your children, if you pay attention, regardless if you're raising them when they get older, right? Hmm. So I reached out to two of my children, and I always tell my kids, no matter where you at or are, still reach out to each other. Call, write. You don't have to be in everyone's space or whatever. Just see about each other. Because I'm gonna tell you this: if God called me home to glory today, ain't none of my kids got no business or right to say that they was not brought up in love. I don't give a damn if parents separate, get a divorce. You know what? Sometimes that's the best thing. Just saying. And if you feel that you can work together as a team for the children, not you, push your feelings aside. It's for the children. At the end of the day, they the one that's really suffering too. You say, "Oh, they good." Da, 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 da. No, they're not. Because when they're used to, I'm gonna tell you, like I said, this is me. When my mom and dad got separated, okay, I was raised in the home with my mom and dad. But when I found out that they was getting a divorce, I was, oh goodness, I had to have been 19, maybe 20, if that. Yeah, because I had my son, and so about 20. That broke me down. But It did, because that's what you used to: mom, dad, dad, mom. But even though I was an adult and I knew the situation, it's still something that you don't want to, face, right? But as time go on, you get to seeing and understanding and stuff like that. But my thing is this: me and my kid's father met, no blind date, no hookup. It was just something that happened. One night I was out, he was out, and we sat by each other. And next thing you know, we was talking, having a conversation. Next thing you know, he told me the same night he fell in love with me. My children's father did. He was in the military. I have 4 children by this man. He's no longer living. And since he's been called home to glory, I've been alone. I'm not going to contradict, because somebody probably said, I thought you said you had that guy friend. I'm talking about in the present moment, even a hug or bringing flowers or food or coming by to see if you need to talk to, that type of thing. I didn't have that. He was in a different state. Now, a pinch, I'm going to say, he did support me and help me through the situation. But I'm talking about closeness, people that was around and all this. And I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, but this is my truth and my story, and I can tell it, okay? So I'm saying to myself, you know why I put scriptures on my page? You know why I talk about God? You know why I put it on there daily? And this is not being fake, or no one just trying to say, ooh, this woman act like. No. I do it for me. And that song, do it for me or fix me or however the song go, it's for me and you. A lot of people in this world is alone. A lot of people in this world is by themselves. A lot of people don't have support. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not no therapist, psychologist, doctor, lawyer, or none of the above, but I'm a person that can shed the light on some subjects and topics and discussions about things that does not be addressed. And sometimes people don't have the answers, and neither do I sometimes, but us talking about it, commenting, I don't care what no one say. Let's keep it cute, clean, decent. But it's topics. You see so much going on in this world. What me talking about it, what is it any different than anybody else having a podcast or a discussion or something that they're bringing up on the social media platforms? But I'm going to tell you one thing. You do not have enough of people coming on just pinpointing just random topics, but things that we go through every day in our lives. Again, you go sit on somebody's couch. It could be a pastor, therapist, or whatever. And what are they doing? They got their legs crossed. They got a pad and pen, and they say, okay, this is session 1, or however they do it, okay? You already go in there. The first time you go in there, you're initially telling them what your problem is. You going in there and telling them a little bit about your backstory. And they might introduce themselves and tell you how long they've been doing what they're doing. I've been on the couch before, and I don't mind going to them again. Does that mean you crazy? No. I went because there was things that I didn't understand in my life that people were doing to me, okay? I'm by far not crazy, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs either. But sometimes people want to address that people go on and talk to social workers, psychologists, and therapists and stuff. No, people go for different reasons. People go because they don't know how to cope with the loss of a loved one. You don't want to lose it. You don't have support. And my true thing is sometimes telling somebody that you don't know is the best. And I'd rather for it be a professional person, because I don't want it to be a random person, because when you're vulnerable, okay, you might talk to the wrong person. I have a lot of knowledge and common sense, but sometimes I don't have the answer to things. And these are the reasons why I said, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's chat, let's discuss, open mic, let's have a conversation on anything. It could be medical, it could be depression and anxiety, it could be about some positive methods, solutions, clues, ideas, remedies. It could be about weight loss journeys. It could be about just us coming together and support one another. And that's what's wrong with the world. People are so judgmental. People are, and am I talking about people? No, you don't hear me put no name, but I tell you one thing, it goes on. I've had people say things about me. I don't have people say, why you don't buy yourself no new shoes? Well, you know what? If those shoes ain't got no holes in them and I can walk in them and they look up to par, I'm going to keep them. I'm not keeping up with nobody's Jones. And if you feel like I need new shoes, buy them. Buy me some. Stop saying what somebody need. If you feel that that person needs something, why don't you go and purchase it for them? Somebody told me I had ashy elbows, and I'm going to keep saying, and if you're on here, that's a small-minded person. I done talked about blood pressure problems. I done talked about Graves' disease. I done talked about my weight loss journey. I done talked about depression. I done talked about a little bit of my backstory. I done talk and show what I use. I have Graves' disease, and for someone to get on your post or whatever to say the stupidest stuff, that's ignorant. And you're supposed to be an adult. That's why I said, what is an adult? An adult is a level-minded person that got some sense and can grasp at little things in life without always humiliating themselves, because that's what you're really doing, or up there picking at somebody because you're a bully, or just sitting up there saying the stupidest thing. If you do not like what someone is showing or talking about, keep it moving. Turn the page. I'm not for you, and you might not be for me, but I can sit up there. I can look at somebody's video and keep my thoughts to myself. And it probably is horrible. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I'm going to get on there and comment. And then you look at that one video, that's what you're sitting up there judging. You ain't looked at the 10 before this one that's on now, and not knowing actually what the person's talking about. You just taking one little piece of what someone's saying and you just throwing it out there to make fun of somebody. No, investigate. Go look at some of the other videos. Instead of watching this one by one time, coming on somebody's live one time and sitting up there and say, ooh. No. Just like I'm going to say, I done had people get on my videos and say, there ain't no God. Okay, that's their opinion. I'm not going to say nothing back, because I'm not going to give you my energy. How you feel is how you feel. But my thing is this. You don't have to put your negative sayings and words on people's stuff. This person right here always come on my live and speak. And I love that. Speak. And I'm pretty sure he, she, or whoever may be can find other things to do than to just get on here and speak. And that's a blessing that people are like that. Just like I put on my community wall. And this is another thing. People have fans, subscribers, followers, or whatever, people that they admire or whatever, that is making like 6 figures. I'm just throwing this out here. This is my opinion. And they don't mind throwing them $1. Everybody throwing them $1. But somebody out here just trying to make it or to do something that really needed. Just like I said, I was watching one of my videos earlier today. I had put a registry on my wall, community wall. Either you can do it or you can't, right? But I ain't asking nobody for no money. I need help. There's agencies out there. There's people out there holding their hands on the corners and things like that. I'm not on no drugs. I don't do drugs. I'm not no person that drink. I don't smoke cigarettes. The only habit I have for real, is putting up with other people's bull crap and drinking coffee. Straight facts. But I'm not bashing people. Like I was saying, my daughter, which is my third child, I feel so bad. Not sorry. I don't like to say sorry because she's a beautiful person. I don't know where this start. Kind of got an idea, but I'm talking about the seriousness of what she's doing or what's happened to my child. I don't know where she's at. I don't know who's hurted her. I know she's been hurt. She's been hurt multiple ways. I don't like where she's at. This can happen in any city. I don't say, oh, I wouldn't live there. Crime, whatever happens all over the world, okay? That's something we don't have no control over because how people are in their minds, right? But my child graduate kindergarten, listen, back it up. Head Start, kindergarten, elementary, middle school, high school, and went to college to be a medical assistant and finished everything, graduated, walked across the line. After she did that, and I believe it happened beforehand, she hasn't been the same. But the icing on top of the cake is losing her dad. The love of her life, and people doing things to my child. I can really say it. And I'm a mother, okay? I don't give a damn. A mother's love for a child is always there. I'm not saying the father's not. I'm talking about the woman. I ain't speaking negative on no man because there's some amazing dads that's out there having to do it, and everything ain't because the mom's unfit. Anything can happen where a person gets sick, pass away, just can't do it. And the right thing to do is to allow another parent to do it. That don't mean you're a bad person. What makes you a bad person is neglecting the situation that you know that you have a problem and you continue to have that child with you instead of giving it to another parent, relative, or whatever. You're selfish because do not harm an innocent person. Hell, it ain't so much an innocent, don't harm nobody, period. Not even yourself. And I'm speaking from experience of knowing I would never kill myself, but I done been depressed. I done suffered in silence, all of the things. And everything I'm speaking is I help me heal me. Helping me heal me. I have a shirt that I have that on there too. You have to help yourself to heal. You can talk to people, and you should. But you got to be very mindful and careful who you bring it to because people is not genuinely happy. That's why I always say move in silence because the blessings that God had for you is not for everyone. Oh, I'm about to get me this brand new car. I'm about to get me this brand new house. And then you tell somebody and they just a big jealous hater. I hate saying that word hater, but it's out there. Why should anyone, and then I'm about to conclude this, why should anyone be jealous, hateful, haters, envy of anyone that's up here and they used to be down here, but they work to get to where they at? And I'm talking about labor, hard work, right? Why would anybody be jealous or envy of anyone? People need to get the all out of their heart. People need to get the hatred, ornery, meanness, wicked out of their heart. And I'm not just saying this for somebody to say, ooh, my goodness, where's she at? I'm saying this because I've been like this all my life. If your older sister can tell you you was born this way, and I'm not going to change for no one, because you know what? You can change to better yourself, But don't change for no one else. Ooh, I done dropped some bars again. You change for you. The change is for you. And it don't have to be that you are doing anything bad. You want better for you. You want more for you. I don't. Well, I'm going to say ain't nobody or don't nobody. Yeah, some people do, but that's besides the point. I'm talking about the ones that's out here is really getting it, grinding hard, getting up, doing what they got to do. I don't care. Like I said, this ain't no one thing or one way thing. I ain't just talking for no women. I'm speaking for men too. There is some amazing fathers, dad out there that's providing for their children. And that does not mean you have to be in the house to be that. You can support your kid, support your child, regardless if you with that parent or not. That's why they say no sex before marriage. Leave it be. You get married, okay. You can get a divorce, but at least you know that child was made in wedlock. Not just keep having babies, whatever float people boat. I'm just using some examples. But it doesn't mean just because you have a child by somebody that y'all have to be together. And whatever you and him got going on or she got going on, seek counsel. Because when you have children involved, I don't give a damn. You have to come together on one accord for something with that child. I don't care if it's wedding, graduation, christening. I said christening the child. Going to school activities for the child. I'm so sick. Now, I say this, my opinion, of seeing people that keeps having babies by people that they know ain't worth having children by. But then you say, oh God, I'm just so tired. These kids is wearing me out. I don't know what I'm going to do. These children just, I don't know. I need a break. Take a break from the person that's doing what they're doing to you. Get off that person's page, hunting them down, trying to follow them, see what they're doing. Because I'm going to tell you this, and you want to know if I'm that person? No, I don't go follow nobody. But if you got to do all that, that's not keeping nobody. It's a proven fact. You taking all that energy that you said, oh goodness, these kids is stressing me out, trying to find out or fall behind somebody. Lay yourself down. You ain't no private eye, and if you was, you should have got a job doing it. You can raise your kids. So on this day, the topic was probably all over the place. But if anyone listened to this live from the front, beginning to the end, comment down below and tell me what you think about what I was saying. Subscribe to my channel. I come up with a lot of different ideas and topics. And like I said again, how is it that someone that's trying to bring some positivity into the world atmosphere, people want to turn the page? But let somebody sit up there and just be all Debbie Downer negative. What I'm saying is not negative. What I'm saying is life. We're going through things. You don't have to put people's names in it. I could tell a story about my life and I don't have to use nobody's name. And people want to know a little bit of backstory about you. People are nosy. I can't say I ain't nosy. If I see something, I'm going to say, wait a minute. She just had her baby. But that does not mean I'm nosy in a negative way and I'm going to get on that person's platform and just bash them. Whatever people, I'm pretty sure people could read between the lines on this. Whatever people decide to do, if they married or not and have a baby out of wedlock, that's their business. Because you know what? 9 times out of 10, the ones that people was asking questions about, they got money to take care of their child, rather if they with the parent or not. Either one, the mom or dad, the dad and the mom. So why is people so concerned about that? And another topic. What is really going on? You know what? The atmosphere is really shifting. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, yesterday, matter of fact, last night before I went to bed. I don't know why I did because it's kind of creepy. And it was talking about in some part of Florida, disclaimer, I ain't putting no name on it, where they were seeing 8 excuse me, to 10 feet creatures. Look it up. They say you won't find it, but look on YouTube. There's a guy talking about it. And so I'm sitting up here saying, why is it that Antichrist, everybody's coming out and talking about this person did this with this, that, third, everybody coming out, and it's like it's all coming back into one full circle. It's like let me get it right because I'm so excited. Connecting the dots. Like it started here, then it's this, then it's up here, then it's up here. It's almost like a star. Everything is coming back to that one person. I said, whoa. I'm gonna say this. I'm conclude this live. Everybody, I'm just gonna say this. We just gotta be prayed up. Prayers does change things. We gotta be mindful. Get our minds right. Stop putting our minds in such negative aspect of life and do the things that is going to try to improve your life to make it better. Because I'm telling you, all this negative energy towards other people, and I love people. They might not love me, but I do. But you know what? You can keep that love just there. Like, for instance, then I will get off. I cannot stand. I am saying this because it happens to me. Like I said, a lot of this stuff I'm talking about, I ain't using no third party. I'm going through it or done been through it. You have an ex, for instance, and you're trying to be friends. And it's okay if you are or not. But they are an ex for a reason. Okay? But just because you're exes, that don't mean you can't be good friends or, have times where you talk and all this, that, and the other, whatever. So you share something with them and they share something with you because you've done been with this person about 10 years or whatever. So it's almost like y'all both know each other. True story. Why are you worried about being in a relationship? Don't worry about being in a relationship. This is what's happened to me. This is the truth. But then you turn around on Facebook, they show it. Mutual friends. Anybody can comment down below. You see mutual friends. And then stuff come up on your feeds and on your page, right? Comment down below if people know what I'm talking about. And they talking to people, telling them good morning, good night, I love you, and all this. But you telling me, yes, my story, true, that I shouldn't worry about being in a relationship or I shouldn't worry about nothing. You're not doing nothing. I haven't done nothing. The last person I talked to was you. I love you. And you're sitting up there lying. That's a narcissistic person. Or I'm single. This is another one. Oh, really? What's happened? I haven't heard from you in a minute and everything because you've been talking to this person every day. This is not an ex. This is somebody else now. A friend. Oh, I've been working. I just been chilling. I ain't been doing nothing. I said, oh, okay. Because I thought maybe you might have been in a relationship. I said this to a person. My truth. Because I don't want to talk to no one if they attached. Okay? No, I ain't trying to be in no relationship because I like my freedom. Tell me why everything that you already done thought, knew, and wasn't trying to examine. Okay, come back. I correct myself. And then I said it multiple times. I got to tell you something. Okay. Such and such and I They done moved across the world to be with this person, got dogged out. I was trying to have a relationship. And I said to myself, well, I be darned. Why are you calling me? I don't want to talk to no one that is attached. That's my beliefs. I want my blessings. If you're friends, but if you're in a relationship or trying to work towards one, bye bye. I don't do that. Mm-mm. So, Ohana's, anybody wondering what I'm talking about, you can go to the top, to the back, to the front, to the middle, the beginning to the end. I'm about to conclude this live, and I hope everyone having a magnificent day. Ohana, we are family. Because I said so.